Remember last time I was here at the Guadalajara International Airport and I told you that one of my many enjoyments was watching MAGAs have to wait in that long ass line to return to the US, and when they get to the front counter they're told that their immigration paperwork isn't in check, and then they're sent way down there to the immigration office to get that paperwork in check, and by this time their blood pressure is through the roof. Now, they're not concerned about the tax that they have to repay that they already paid, which is typically about 40 bucks, but they're more concerned about the crunch time, because if they don't have this paperwork in check, they're not boarding. Like always, since my flight is delayed 2 hours from Guadalajara, Jalisco to Las Vegas, Nevada, I thought I'd stand around and just fish, waiting for a MAGA to be sent down to the immigration office so you can see firsthand how upset they get when their white privilege here in Mexico is revoked. When it happens to Mexicanos who are traveling back to the US, it kind of sucks because they get caught up in the system. But when it happens to those peeps right there, it's kind of like an eye for an eye.
If you voted for that orange man, Cinco de Mayo is coming up and you're not allowed to celebrate, okay? Because you can't hate on people and then enjoy their culture. No, you're cut off. You can't do that. And if you do, I hope you get exposed to diarrhea. I hope you walk out of that restaurant that is probably understaffed. I hope that you fall flat on your face and you break your nose or something, you know? Hope you go home and you stub your toe, or you get an ingrown nail, bad hair day, just something. No, bad hair day is too nice. You need something worse. But don't be celebrating something that you voted against. The fuck?
For you MAGA people, Mexican president have good news for you. If you are planning a cruise ship going to Mexico and you have a MAGA hat, a MAGA shirt, or anything regarding MAGA, it's good news for you because you can wear it in the ship. Oh yeah, you can wear it all day in the ship. But as soon as that ship hits Mexico, you're not allowed to wear it. Take it off. Take it off. Because you will be deported back to the ship by Mexican ICE. Oh yeah, Mexican ICE will escort you back to your quarters. Oh hey, MAGA people, pobrecito.
All I gotta say is, if you're American, very pale American, I hope you don't have plans for spring break in Mexico, because there's a lot of people that are mad right now. And among other things, you wouldn't want them spitting in your food. Or your drink. At those all-inclusives in Cancun.
Hello lovelies, welcome back to today's episode. After I came across this particular video of these MAGAs went in Mexico for vacation, what they passed through, it's quite embarrassing and funny to see how you are hating someone in your homeland. You don't want Mexico on American land, and yet you travel to Mexico for a vacation. Make it make sense. These MAGAs you have seen, the way they wanted to come out from Mexico airport, they detained them saying, please, you need to clear this paper visa because you don't have. You need to pass through the process so that we should allow you to exit Mexico. If you don't do that, we don't care. And these people, they thought maybe if they see that we have this MAGA hat and each and everything, and American tattoo, they should know that we are priority. No, everyone right now is pissed the way ICE detained them. Do you think everyone is happy right now? And yet you have the mind to go in Mexico for a vacation? People need some time to be very careful. People need some time to care about their lives. Guys, let's talk about today's episode. Let me know your thought and your opinion. Then you come back with more commentaries.
So I'm in Cancun, Mexico. You know, you go on vacation to escape politics, just to have a relaxing vacation. But nope. It's got to be that one lady in the pool with a fucking MAGA hat, you know? But it makes you think. It makes you think, like, can you imagine the spit, piss, and shit in this woman's food? Can you just imagine the amount of feces that is involved in making her dinner here in Mexico? Thinking that it's okay to wear that fucking disgusting hat in a country that all you do is talk shit about? It's simply amazing. It really is. Anyway, I hope from the bottom of my heart that everything that she eats is loaded with piss, shit, and spit. I don't know. That's just me. But anyway, I hope I hope everybody's doing well out there. And yeah, this thing will be back soon. Have a day.
Were you planning on going to Mexico? Were you? You know, in Mexico, people can see what's going on in Los Angeles. They can see all the injustices. Okay? It hurts them to see what's going on. They can see the fascist tactics. They can clearly see that. They're not happy. So, if you were planning on going to Mexico and you are not Mexican, please don't. Don't. Okay? I do not advise that you go to Mexico at this time if you are not Mexican.
Good morning, friends. So, some of y'all cousins want to go to Mexico wearing a MAGA hat or MAGA gear. Really? If I worked in the airport, yeah, they'd be in line for some hours. Yeah, I think they'd probably have to be searched and denied entry. Not with that on. No. Nah, couldn't be me. They better be glad I don't, run no airport in Mexico, because them MAGAs would not be getting in. Not with that gear on. No. Take it off or get out. Okay? You don't bring that hate over to somebody else's country. Are you kidding me? That is crazy. And I listen, ain't no other culture like the Mexicans, okay? Because they are some great people. The food is great. They fun, hard workers. They're human beings like everybody else. How you gonna hate on a specific country of people? It's so crazy. But if you ain't coming to my country with that mess on, couldn't be me. Lock them up, get them out, turn them around, whatever you got to do. But entry denied. Bye.
What a beautiful morning. So grateful that Trump got in office. Life is going to be so much easier again.
A few moments later.
So I just got the quote from the dentist in Mexico I've been looking to go see, because no offense to my current dentist in the United States, I love him. He does a really great job, and I wish I could go to him. I just can't afford dental care in the United States.
Own the libs. Are you winning yet? No, because you played yourself. These are the females who lack the spine and the courage to step into a private voting booth and vote to safeguard their own rights as women. They're so weak that they actively participate in their own downfall, allowing men to use them as tools to strip away their own rights and help strip away the rights of us all as women. This is what happens when you're gullible enough to fall for the conservative patriarchal illusion of a traditional family, where the man is supposed to be the leader, but in reality, that so-called provider is a failure, leaving you, his wife, so financially helpless that you are forced to rely on the very people that y'all demonize and cheer to be deported just to survive. Now look at you crossing the border into Mexico. Yes, the same Mexico you clutch your pearls over just to be able to afford health care. You're out here bragging about voting for Trump, yet you can't even afford to put America first under Trump. You're out here fighting for white supremacy, but white supremacy ain't fighting for you. Make it make sense. And the best part, this is just a warm-up, so buckle up because the real struggle hasn't even started yet.
So I'm on vacation in Cabo San Lucas. Anybody who follows me knows that I was here in September, so we come here a lot. We like it here. But I am a little disappointed this trip, only because there is a family of about 11 people. They're from Kentucky. Yeah, don't need to say much more than that, right? But anyway, they've been sitting next to us at the pool that we always frequent. And there's a son of one of the members that is in his 20s. He's in his 20s. But he's just like, oh yeah, Nick Fuentes, Charlie Kirk, and da-da-da-da. It's just this MAGA bullshit all the time. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? You don't want Mexican citizens to come into the United States, but yet you'll come here and you'll vacation? Now, that's one part of it, right? And then the more they drink, the meaner they get. So the Karens and the Kens start coming out. At one point, this lady that should not have been wearing a bikini, gets up, I guess, to go to the bathroom maybe, and the waiter is bringing her a drink, and she's like, just put it over there, right? And I'm like, what the hell? Who treats another person like that, right? Then a little bit later, her husband, who's been ordering food all day long, we're in an all-inclusive, so it's free, right? All out drinks and alcohol are free. And he's like, oh, my pizza's taking too long because they only have one oven and they're cooking for all these people over here. So you have to be over here and you have to be Asian to be able to get anything. I was like, oh my God. I mean, it is beyond me. And I cannot believe that people act like that. And you see it and it's just like mind-blowing. I just don't get it. I really don't. And the biggest thing for me is, what's the attraction for you to come to Mexico if you don't want anyone of Mexican heritage to come into the United States? Make that make sense.
Claudia Sheinbaum. Okay. Hear me, girl. Hear me out, okay? We prevent anybody that is MAGA from ever stepping foot in Mexico. Especially, yes, I said it with an especially, like Sprite. Especially fucking Mexican MAGAs. Why the fuck should those motherfuckers enjoy our land, our culture, and our food? Fuck them. Fuck those motherfuckers. They don't deserve any of that. They should not be allowed to travel to fucking Mexico. Like, they should be on a no-fly list. They should be on a no. They should just literally not. And you know what? I have a fucking list for you. I can get started. I have a list. I have several people on the list that don't fucking deserve to be there. Currently, right now, in this moment, I know of 2 Mexicans that are currently vacationing in Mexico. And they're MAGAs. That's not okay. That is not fucking okay. They should be on a no-fly list, no enter list. They should be literally some sort of travel ban for these people.
That fucking hat. That fucking hat. How many times have I told you? Don't wear that fucking hat here. How many?
Look, they don't regret voting for Trump, and they never will. The only thing that they will ever regret is that Trump hurt them the same way he's hurting everyone else.
You remember, after DT came back in office in January, you have seen a lot of videos got trend. All this Mexican was send a warning to American people, please, if you love your life, don't come in our country. We don't need you. If you don't want to celebrate our culture in America, you are keeping deporting us in the way you want. We don't want you to see you on this land too. Stay in your land. Let us also enjoy our culture in Mexico. But a lot of MAGAs, they are so obsessed with Mexico. They keep going there. Guys, let's try to understand. You are showing someone a lot of high level of hatred. You are showing someone that he's migrant. Whatever he would do for you, you can't even be grateful. Whatever they would pass through, you don't care. And yet, you keep reminding them you should go back to your home country. You are migrant. We don't want you here in America. As we belongs on this land, you should go back. You should go back. You have seen how some Latinos explain the way they pass through a lot working with the white people because it's not easy because of that kind of racism they have. Each and everything, when they got pissed, they remind you that you are from South America and they consider you as a black people. Now you see, and yet these people has that mind, that mentality that you don't like them. And you, because you are looking somewhere near around America to go for a vacation, you want to go and enjoying that beach in Mexico, that good water, good restaurant, nice food, you only choose to go in Mexico. And when they treat you bad, you come out and complain. Just try to imagine. I've seen a lot of people kept saying, we don't want these MAGA people in Mexico. And the funny things, when these MAGA, most of them travel to Mexico, they like to wear MAGA hats. Imagine you are in a plane, you are wearing a red hat, MAGA hat. You have seen one video which got trend. They send a MAGA man away. They told him, you can't sit in this plane when you are still wearing this hat. You need to remove it. We don't want to see something like this. I think there was light. If we were talking about the politics, politics should be your personal choice. We don't need to know that you are MAGA. We don't need to know that you belong in Republicans or Democrat. Have you ever seen someone wearing a blue hat or this blue t-shirt of Democrats each and everywhere? Have you seen them? But this MAGA, they don't think twice. You find wherever they go, they try to convince everyone in that environment that they are MAGA, which doesn't make any sense. Now, a lot of Mexicans came to say that, please, if you want to have a safety journey on our land, let not see you wearing MAGA hats. You have seen the president of Mexico also said, if you want to go in a ship to enjoy in a cruise, don't ever wear MAGA hat. If you ever try to do something like this, we'll send you back to American border. Now you see, because they are trying to protect their environment, they are trying to let everyone enjoying his day or the vacation. Not you are in a pool, you are swimming, you are seeing someone wearing a MAGA hat. You are causing commotion. You are trying to make everyone to look at you, to start saying a lot of things. You are trying to remind everyone that you are Americans. And yet, you Mexicans, you are not allowed to come on American land. You are making people to remember what they passed through in America. You are reminding people who got deported that you are the many people who came out to vote for this. You may cause a lot of people to come after you because you can't tell how each and every time you are being ignorant. You don't want to care about your life. You don't want to care about anything. For you, you know that because I'm American, I'm a priority. Nothing will happen to me. They can't do anything to me. Did you ever think that this LA protest will escalate to that level in that short period possible? Did you ever think that you will see them burning cars? Have you ever even dreamed to see such protest on an American land on DT administration? Why can't you think that also for you to go in Mexico, you should be very careful? You should be very careful. You are chasing this Mexican away. There is a lot of videos saying you should go back, and yet you are going to that people's land for a vacation. You want that person to come and serve you food and drink. You don't even fear. Sometimes I don't understand. Guys, let me know what you think about these MAGAs. If you have any message you would give them before they travel, drop it in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next episode.